Well, what's going on in Cardinal Nation? Well, disappointing loss tonight as we come up short, lose 4-1 to the New York Mets in the first of a four-game series, and well, ironically, the same exact score as our previous game yesterday when we beat the Houston Astros 4-1, but now we lose 4-1. So, all four of the Mets' runs in this game came in the bottom of the second, so it was another pitcher's duel type game in which both teams left quite a bit of runners on base. So, uh, Mets starter Griffin Canning, the Mets starter, 6 solid innings, gave up only 3 hits, struck out 8. He's had a really good start to the season. So the Mets would take a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second. Solo home run by third baseman Mark Vientos, his first of the season. So that make it 1-0 Mets. Before that, in the bottom of the first, Francisco Lindor would have a leadoff single, and then Juan Soto, the 300 million, well, I guess more than 300 million, almost $500 million player, ground into a double play, and then Pete Alonso would ground out to end the inning. But then that home run by Vientos, that would make it 1-0 Mets, and then Palante would get the next 2 outs before a double by Starling Marte, and then an RBI single by Brett Beatty, and then another base hit, and then Francisco Lindor with a 2-run single to make it 4-0 Mets. And then in the top of the third, Victor Scott, the second, would have a leadoff single. He would then steal second, and strikeouts by Newbon Contreras, and then Brendan Donovan with an RBI infield single to put us up 4-1. Or, sorry, to make it a 4-1 game, put us on the board to make it 4-1. And then leading off the fourth, Alec Burleson with a bunt single, and then the next three would strike out Walker, Gorman, and Pages. A 9-pitch at bat by Pages. So, then Canning would then retire the next 6. And yeah, very good outing for him. And Palante would go 6 solid innings rather. Gave up 4 runs, which of course were all in the second inning. Gave up 7 hits, struck out only 2 on 95 pitches. Then the bottom of the 7th, we would see the major league debut for Cardinals pitcher Matt Svanson. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but yeah, made his major league debut. Right-hander. Threw 20 pitches in the 7th inning, but did not allow a run. So it was a successful debut for him. We acquired him in the trade deadline of 2023 from the Toronto Blue Jays, in which Toronto got Paul DeYoung. Paul DeYoung now with the Washington Nationals. So, scoreless outing for the rookie in his debut, and then John Keane with a scoreless 8th inning despite allowing a walk. We had a chance in the top of the 9th facing one of the best closers in the game, Edwin Diaz, who missed all of 2023 due to knee surgery, and then came back last year, had some struggles, was even suspended for a few games because of illegal substance. Nolan Arenado would have a leadoff walk, but then the next 2 would strike out Burleson and Walker, and then Nolan Gorman would ground out to end it. So, disappointing loss, but I mean, pitching was solid again. We only had 3 hits in this one, so our offense was pretty quiet. So, we left 6 runners on base. So, but yeah, Victor Scott now has 7 stolen bases already. Donovan has 3. His batting average at 373. That leads the National League, I believe. So, uh, yeah, so hopefully we can bounce back. Donovan now has a 13 game hitting streak, the longest active streak in baseball currently. So, second game of the series tomorrow night, it'll be Miles Michaelis getting the start, looking for his first win of the season against left-hander David Peterson for the Mets, who is 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA. So till then, Comic saying, go Cards.